Okay, sorry, my mouse is just straight up dying. I need to click things like 3 times to get it to work. Good morning, everyone! How are we doing today? Welcome to the stream. My name is Quimby, and today we're going to be playing Slay the Princess the Pristine Cut. We also have tired Quimby today. I was up late working on a project, and let it be known, absolutely worth it. I got a lot of really good work done last night, except that then I just didn't sleep as much. It's fine. We're chilling. We're fine. I had a great time. It's fantastic. I'm here now. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to Corvigay for getting the first channel points award. Very cool. Very pog. Good morning, Gamer Nation. Happy holidays, Bread Bowl. Happy holidays, Bread Bowl. And also, Nation Morning Gamer Goods is CandyBot. Thank you, CandyBot, very much. I don't believe in bread. That's interesting, Jayshu. I feel sorry for you because, bread and soup is one of the great human staples. It's one of the things that our ancestors in the wild blue yonder said, hey, what if we had soup and also bread? And I think that's great. What's up, Quinlets? Hi, Penny. Welcome to the stream. I'm ever so slightly loopy today. Not dangerously. We're not. Let it be known we are not approaching my didn't get enough sleep that I'm not allowed to stream threshold. We're nowhere near that. I just stayed up later than I have been usually. Surprisingly, I've actually been doing a pretty decent job of somewhat fixing my sleep schedule lately. Not like really fixing it, but I'm not staying up till like 6 a.m. anymore, so that's great. That's awesome. But anyway, gamers, I hope you're all feeling great today. I hope you're having a great time of it. I'm here. It did some good work yesterday, and now we're hanging out. So not that I lose mod points again for a shield. Well, we'll see. We'll see how we'll see how your actions. I'm not planning to remove mod points from you again. Check art. Okay. All right. I will look. I will observe. Okay, it's straight gonna be the death of me. Ah, bless. I was looking through the art channel earlier today, and it does look like you guys are popping off so incredibly much. Just everyone who's been posting stuff in art. Really proud of you guys. But it is time to. Oh, Microsoft Copa is a joke. Unfortunate. I'm gonna change the scene. 3, 2, 1, and bop. There we go. Cause we had to get bread. We had to let Bread Bowl finish his. Rotation. Anyway, content warning! Slay the Princess is a horror game not intended for all audiences. Please visit blacktigergames.com if you need a list of specific content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. They are not disabled. Watch out. You know that from an icon on your taskbar now? Is there an icon on my taskbar? Do I have an icon on my taskbar? I do not think I have an icon on my taskbar. I'm looking at my taskbar. Don't think I got that. I am on Windows 10. I only can remove it, but the Copilot one. Oh, Jojosuke Higashikata from part 8 with the stand self and what? Go Beyond. Nice. Good night, nice. The icon I can see is the snail. Yeah, Beatrice! Beatrice is hanging out here. Oh, by the way, also, whatever horrors you may find in these dark space, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. I love this game. If you hit Windows and search Copilot, you'll find it. I don't think I have it. Nope. I do not think I have Copilot. Sorry, I'm looking at my. We should probably get the menu screen soon. We're just gonna do the spooky music. Yeah, I don't think I've got Copilot. I might just be not remembering things properly, or not figuring out. Basically, it's Windows. Okay, it's Windows AI stuff. Yeah, I have heard of Copilot, I will say. Isn't even an app? Yeah, I've heard some unfortunate things about Copilot. Didn't even bother making it with Electron. Oof, I will say. That's a big rip. Oh, yep, there's the spooky music. So we just brought the den to the long quiet. It's just Microsoft Edge, set to go to Microsoft.com. Boo! Exactly. All my homies hate Copilot. All my homies think Copilot is the worst. So we've just brought the den to the long quiet. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
Look at one of the hands is holding the den's hand. I think that's a really cute, actually. Me? Yeah, what's up?
This one is consumed by instinct, a dancer moving to the rhythm of the flesh. She will make for a ravenous heart.
A ravenous heart. Get owned by Microsoft Copilot is fine. It's bundled into Windows Live issue with. The guy I'm drawing is the only person ever to have 2 stands. Scary monsters and the world. Whoa, 2 stands. I thought everyone was just getting 1 out here. That's crazy. Crazy they got 2 stands out here. Nice. We love to see it. Yeah, sorry, I know I should focus on the game, but I think we should start using sticks and rocks again. I think we should use sticks and rocks to smash things. Like the heads of health insurance CEOs. I'm just checking this out. I think it's available. I think Copilot is available for me, but I don't think it just automatically shows up. Sorry. Anyway, gaming. Etch the stream frame by frame mounted animal hide and we can send comments by my carrier pigeon. I'm going to murder Timothy Sweeney. Do it. You can use mine if you want, I guess. Well, you send the comments to me, and then I send my reaction to your comments back to you via your carrier pigeon. I think that's how it works. Is everyone has their carrier pigeon that they send to me, and then yeah. I think this is a great system. This will cause no problems. Perfect. Yeah.
She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself, but she is only a voice.
I love you, the den. Let me just say.
Do not mourn her, for she is part of something greater.
I just think that the den is so neat. I'm a big fan of the den. Fun fact, that's a pretty accurate description of how WebSockets work. Really, is that we etch streams frame by frame onto animal hide, and then carrier pigeons send comments and messages. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
My heart rates a flock of carrier pigeons storming Quimby's house. Oh my gosh, they are! Saw a movie about that, I think. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. I've quite enjoyed this mental imagery. I do think we should probably get going on finding our next princess. We've only got so much time before I have to start heading to improv. So what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Tim Bunny, I love you. Didn't you threaten to murder Tim just a bit earlier? Sorry, I just want to check.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Oh yeah, sure.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Okay. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. What's an improv? I only know Quimprov. I'm so sorry. I should have. That's so silly of me. I should have known. Yes. No. I'm on my way to. I'm on my way to go teach at Quimprov Academy after this. Chapter 1: The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I mean, Fortnite, which honestly base game, and you've sued Apple to high heavens, but when I'm on 80 gigabytes, I have 82.8 gigabytes and you reset to 0, I debate resetting you. I get 3 megabytes per second max. Yeah, that's... Did I say gigabytes earlier? Megabytes. Gigabytes and megabytes are what we're looking at here. I know that for sure. Chatters, we're at like 60% right now. we're at like 60%. Let's really quick review the princesses that we need to get for this run. Razor, Stranger. I'm going to do Damsel into Burned Gray. That's 3. I need one more. I'm trying to remember which one that was. I know I needed one more. Who was the one more princess? Who was the one more princess? There was one more. There's one more princess. I know there was one more princess. Who was our one more princess? Jokes from my friend is only on 51%. And it's been down the year all day. Bless. It's taking me 40 hours for 12 gigabytes. That's a long time, you guys. What the heck? What's going on there? Whoa, whoa. 1, 2, 3. I had a fourth. Princess. Who was it? Hang on. Well, I mean, technically a 5th princess because we've already done the den. Razor, Stranger. The Gray. Oh gosh, who was it? Oh gosh, what were we doing? Oh gosh, Chatters, I can't remember. Sorry, we're chilling. Who was my last princess? Who was my last princess? I mean, there's a bunch of princesses that I could do, but they won't end up with red text princesses. Question: are mechanical pencils meant to cut through paper? I don't think they're meant to cut through paper, but they're certainly quite sharp, and have the potential to do so. What have we done? We done apotheosis in all the ways that will. I mean, we've made her suffer before. So I feel like that's it. Oh gosh, Chatters, I had a plan. Fortnite is gonna fill the whole SSD on this thing. Oof. 1, 2, 3. And we're doing Damsel into Burned Gray so that I can get the Slay Her option. Oh my gosh, Chatters. What is going on here? I mean, there's things that I could do, but I've already done it, so it won't get me new perspectives for my gallery. It won't get me new things. Oh, apparently I can abandon the Fury. Is that what I'm seeing? I can abandon the Fury. I've slain her before. I've killed her. I've killed her here and I've killed her here. But supposedly I can abandon her. Chatters, I think that's it. I think that's what the last one was. Okay. With that in mind, let's start with the razor, and I'm going to try and figure out these. I think this one happens in chapter 2.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
And if I want to expand the SSD, I have to reinstall Windows and everything on it since it's dual booted and behind SteamOS. Oof. Not my circus, not my fury. Rip. Penny, thank you for the not first. Very cool. Anyway, silently continue to the cabin. Let's go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Well, alright then.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Huh.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, okay. Let's proceed into the cabin. Use your pushing turret, it'll also be harder to erase because they're like using needles to scour paper. What little like physical art I do is
the interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
What was the reason for the nothing reward? I really wanted a UHF reference. That's genuinely a large part of the reason behind it. Or say UHF, that's, I don't know what I said the first time, but UHF. The Weird Al movie. There's a scene where that's what they said. Don't have any pressure, you want graphite art pencils? Mechanical S is for fine lines. Yeah, okay, I've got 2 modes. If I'm doing a Beatrice, that always has to be with ballpoint pen. Because just something about ballpoint pen makes the snails turn out the way that I want them to. I don't know how to describe it. But if I'm doing anything like sketchy or art related other than that, I've got a mechanical pencil that I use for that. It is oh gosh, who are you? What are you, pencil? Pentel Click 0.7, it says. I picked it up in high school. It's a Weird Al movie. Well, it's not about Weird Al, but he does play the main character. Soft round sticky encased in protective shell, ballpoint pen, truly the snail of art. Yeah, it's just something about the vibes. UHF is a great movie, I will say. If you guys have not seen UHF, it is on my list of good movies. Very silly, very funny. It's about a guy who inherits a local television station, and then hilarity ensues. So yeah, it definitely has to be ballpoint pen for a Beatrice, or any snail really. I've got more snails than just Beatrice. In fact, the stream is getting up just fine without impacting my download performance. Makes me think my router isn't correctly prioritizing certain devices. Unfortunate. But do you hear this? That's my mechanical pencil. It's fun. It's I tend to like the way that it goes. I can't really describe it. I don't do a ton of traditional physical art. I don't do a ton of art just in general. I'm trying to break in on practicing that more. This one, yeah, I picked it up off of the floor in high school one time, and it has been with me ever since. Okay, gamer bandwidth, but the total bandwidth per device is the same. So ones you can snap off the end. Like pencils? Are you talking about pencils here? I used to have, at least. I don't think I still have it. So I've got all of my pens and pencils in front of me and I'm distracted by that. I used to have a pencil that was just a bunch of little tiny snowmen all stacked on top of each other, and each little snowman had a pencil within it. So you couldn't actually sharpen the pencil. You just had a bunch of little snowmen. I think I got rid of it because it kept falling apart and falling onto my computer. But I used to have it. Unbelievable bad death. That's kind of cute. They can say, I guess they do that. Yeah, it's not ideal. It was like metal. Oh, I don't know then. Like it definitely wasn't good for actually being a pencil, but like just for the purposes of being cute, it was all right. This pencil that I have also has a twist eraser, and I've never noticed that before. It's like the eraser twists out so there's more of it. That's really convenient, genuinely. Sorry, I need to play games. I need to stay gaming, but that's, yeah. That's my mechanical pencil, if we're talking about mechanical pencils out here.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, for where I'm going, I am going to need it. We're going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Like you hit the button and it pushes out more of the tip and you can snap off the ones you don't need. I mean, I know the mechanical pencils you can hit the button and it pushes out more of it, but I don't know about snapping it off, because for me I always reset my mechanical pencils by holding the mechanism and pushing the lead back in when I'm done using it. My pencil looks like I'm an architect, but now I'm drawing gay people. Nice. You're talking about mechanical pencils and you just use them. But that's what I'm wondering. Enter the basement. Sorry, I'll get serious about the princess in just a minute.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Okay.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Me! My only memory of them is when I was like 8, okay. And I think I'm ready to move on from this. Okay. Sorry, we can talk about Penny using mechanical pencils bad. If that's what we're doing. I'm drinking water, because staying hydrated. Listen, if I'm gonna be sleep deprived today, I may as well be hydrated, am I right? I think let's get our priorities straight here. Sleep, who needs it? Drinking water? No, let's make sure we're doing that. At least I'm doing one, right? Sorry, I'm gonna keep going. You guys can keep talking about pencils.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Yeah, that seems sus. I gotta slay her.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
I'm on a mission now, chatters.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Seems mad sus.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Sure seems like it.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah. Steal your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Yeah, they're mechanical pencils. Penny, were you just breaking the tips off? Were you just breaking the tips off when you went? Were you just using your mechanical pencil and then we're like, oh, I'm done. Now listen, okay, so I'm not that much of a pencil snob except for Dixon Ticonderoga, for general writing purposes. I'm sorry, what? I checked in. Is that not what you do? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Uh, 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 uh. Okay, not bullying. This is really genuinely endearing to me. I'm horrified. You can be endeared. We can have separate opinions on this.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
'Cause I wanna.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
But you're supposed to hold down the button that makes the lid come out, and if you push on the lid, it goes back up, so you don't waste it. Exactly.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Stop it. I'm just gonna keep playing this game.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Okay. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look
There you
down
go.
to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
I think I'm gonna get killed by the art mafia. I think I can save you, but I'm glad we had this talk. Yeah, Penny, it's been really nice knowing you. I hope that the art mafia isn't too cruel about it. Hope that it's a nice quick slaying like what's happening here.
Oh,
Son, it's about time we talked about mechanical pencil tips. More particularly, how you're gonna get killed by the art mafia if you keep doing that.
this is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder,
She's so hot.
do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
She's so insanely hot.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Check art? Okay. Honestly, give up with this guy? Well, at least you... At least you tried your hardest. Thumbs up, smiley face. Listen, I'm firmly of the school that any practice is important, you know, even if it doesn't turn out how you want it to. Mostly because that's just what I keep telling myself. At my door here, the knocks, I have to go. Oh gosh, Penny. Penny's lurking. Chatters, that might be the last we've heard of Penny. That might be the end here.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
7 by soldier. Soldier, it's been an honor.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
That's the question. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
Are you sure?
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
I really don't think you should do that.
And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
Yeah, narrator.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
I think it's so interesting here how him trying to reinforce to us that the princess is dead is ultimately going to be what gives the razor her power, because we're being told all these incredible reassurances that yep, she's dead, the blade pierced her heart, that has to be it. But then when she's not dead, that means that we have to justify why she isn't, which makes her so dangerous. Oh, Jay, are you singing It's Over, isn't it? It's over, isn't it? That's a bit low for me. Isn't it over? It's over, isn't it? Isn't it over? You won and she chose you and she loved you and she's gone. That's a note. I'm not singing at full power, which makes it hard to get breath behind my voice. It's over, isn't it? Why can't I move on? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. It's over, isn't it? Okay, actually something I learned about. Let's print. Okay, something actually I learned the other day is that I apparently I feel like I should have known this. I was talking about Wicked with someone. Will there be a dragon? Not this time, unfortunately. We are checking for a pulse. Actually, let's remove the blade. I want to remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt.
She's so insanely hot. She's so insanely hot.
But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
She's so hot.
What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Hi! Oh my gosh, you and me both Corvigay just at the same time. Hi!
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that
Oh.
now. You collapse to the ground as the
Oh,
mortally
hi.
wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
Why is she like this?
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
Oh, why? Oh, hi.
See you around.
See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you.
Yep, there we go.
For whatever that's worth.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Everything goes dark, and you die.
and we die. Chapter 2, The Razor.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
It's a princess. Oh, sorry. I was talking with someone about Wicked, the movie, the other day, which I still haven't seen, so I'm not. So I'm only going to criticize the things I do know about it. Particularly that they have changed the style of most of the songs to pop. Which I very much don't enjoy. I'm a theater girly, and I just hate that about it. Punch her in the face and flirt with her. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. You don't know. I very well might. It's whoa. Okay. Wow. Sorry. So they've changed the style of Wicked to pop, and we were talking about how Kristen Chenoweth, the actor who originated the part of Glinda, was operatic trained, and ways that affected her voice and the choices that she made for the character, and then I was thinking about the way that I do my singing. I was like, whoa, I'm actually also a little bit more operatic trained than pop. That explains a lot of things about why I can't do so much stuff. It's about the larynx, chat. It's the larynx. My larynx stays steady and the air goes up, whereas in pop the larynx is moving all around the place. Sorry, I just need to bring this up in the context of Jayshu posting the lyrics for It's Over, and me not being able to sing them with full power. If I wanted to actually properly sing that, I'd need to put enough breath behind it that I'd blow up my microphone. That's all. Thumbs up, smiley face. We're moving on.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm here to slay her. It's gonna be the end of the world. Anyway, proceed to the cabin. Chat, we're at
Warning, before you go any further.
We're at like 60% today.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
He couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we?
Yep.
I say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you.
Yep. I cheated.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful.
I don't think that's gonna help.
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
I don't think that's gonna help. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
You know, it's interesting. The windows are even shattered in this. When he mentions shattered glass, no mention of the windows. Still.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I think, okay, so we are on this route attempting... Can I click buttons, please? Attempting to at least get okay, I'm bored. Which sounds to me an awful lot like it's gonna happen here in chapter 2. And I'm thinking maybe I don't bring the blade and convince her to come after me instead. I think this is where I attack her in the next chapter. Maybe we do bring the blade? I can't... I can't tell if these are mutually exclusive. This one I imagine I do absolutely need the blade for. I don't know exactly how to get this one for sure, but I think I'm gonna want the blade for this, maybe. No, let's just not bring the blade. Let's maybe take a save here, just in case. I want my quick saves. Yes, I would like to override my save, please, and thank you. We are going to enter the basement.
Are we really doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right?
Yeah, but, you know.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood.
Oh boy.
And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head.
I think she does.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
Well, where else would I go? Because I'm in my head. That's where I live.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
I love the Razor's voice. I just the way that she is.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
Yeah.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Hey there.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down.
I think the voice of the hero has personality disorder, and every other voice is one of him. Well, I mean, every single voice is one of me. And the hero is one of me too. We're all the same guy up here, except different.
Exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here, right now? Both of us normal and unstabbed.
Both of us normal and unstabbed.
I do have to hand it to her, that's a very good question. And it's one with a simple answer. You haven't slain her yet. So how about you get moving?
Narrator, you literally don't get it at all.
Last time? What are you talking about? Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
She's being mad sus, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right?
No, I'm with Hero.
Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
He goes immediately to the correct explanation of dimension hopping and then tries to cover it up. I think she is armed. I would agree with that. I'm also of that belief. The reason we never see our fave is because we have 50 mouths, all with different voices. Kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Silly. Right.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Thanks, narrator. Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
She's unfortunately correct about that.
The princess smiles
okay,
as she
the chain
pulls
is
her
attached.
hands from behind her back.
Okay, sorry, that's something I'd thought about earlier.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Yay!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
It's her little beep smile. I love it.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Practically zero is not zero. I'd like to trust you, but you're being so suspicious right now.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh?
Well,
Silly little Birdface thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. He doesn't even have a knife for stabbing. I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
I do not have a knife for stabbing. She gives such... What? No! She does, and it's delightful.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her. She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
King, I don't know how to tell you this, but she has the means to do it.
But you know who has the capacity to quickly arm himself? You do. So stop second-guessing yourself, go upstairs, take the blade, and do your job.
Never attempted going back upstairs, I don't think.
But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Let's see. I don't have a weapon. Isn't that a sign of goodwill?
Yes! Yes, of course! Haven't you seen that I've only been nice to you since you got here?
Well, you just judged me.
Has she? Her words have been fine, but her general attitude's been weird and extremely suspicious. And I think that's what really counts.
Think you cheated.
This shouldn't even be a question. She absolutely has not been nice to you.
What if we're both honest with each other? I was sitting here to stop you from from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart.
That doesn't sound like me.
She's such a... I don't know how to describe that string of emojis, but it is exactly how she is.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her? We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now?
Yeah, because I'm tolerating your presence.
You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way.
I just noticed that he always says my world at risk, not our world. He's trying so hard to avoid giving things away, but he can't help. Can't help it. She's just a girl. OMG, a clown princess. I think she would do great as the princess of the clowns, honestly. I think she would quite enjoy that.
No, I have my dignity. Fine, and will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Cheated beast. Alright. Someone's using a blender. Yeah, I'm not trusting this. Bye!
It's boring if you leave.
Oh, here we go, here we go.
She's bored?
She's bored.
That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... Shit.
Oh!
In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion.
Whoa.
So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all.
Thank you, nerd. No, of course my flower will not squirt you with water if you stand at squirting distance and lean in to smell it. Just giving a lady on the phone for hours with her bestie? She really is. No, what? What? That's a speech. Mm-hmm.
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do?
Die.
At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance. At least for a moment.
She's so...
She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion.
Oh, hun.
And then she slices through her arm.
Whoa. In the interrogation room waiting for my lawyer. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace.
Jay would not say a thing. That's, yeah, no, good safety habits is to not say anything to the police ever. What princess is this again? Razor. Run, 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 run. I think,
That won't stop us from trying.
Oh, here we go,
run,
actually.
Run.
think you cheated.
You sprint for the stairs, but I wasn't exaggerating when I said she was running at you with a terrifying speed you couldn't hope to outpace.
Oh, man.
We don't make it, do we? No. You feel her blade in your back before you make it to the first stair.
Second-hand game, thank you for the hunk. Very cool. Very pog.
I'm going to kill you now.
Oh, okay.
And with a squelch, she does just that.
Thanks for the warning. Appreciate it.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
And we die. What princess is this? The Razor. Chapter 3, No Way Out.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
Think you cheated.
You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do?
Hi. Thumbs up, smiley face. The Smash Princess, nice. Oh, what's the notes? Da 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 da. Ba da 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 da. Ba da. I don't know the notes well enough on that. I've played Smash approximately 3 times in my life.
I feel dizzy.
Anyway, Smash.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? Who cares about cards? You're all acting like this is about winning and losing, while this is actually about having fun.
Hey, contrarian! Bow, 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 bow.
How can you care about having fun at a time like this? There is someone or something out there pulling the strings, and we're all just puppets until we can figure out how to see them.
Oh wait, the mirror? The mirror? Oh? Still Smash, actually. What? Oh, Smash Princess. Okay. Wait, sorry, I see what we're doing.
But what if that someone is us, eh? Wouldn't that be neat?
Could be neat.
If we were the ones pulling the strings, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have died twice already.
Well, we could be pulling the strings.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
You said Smash and I misunderstood. Yeah, fair and reasonable, honestly. It's that word has some contexts.
This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right?
I don't know.
That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
I'm with Hero.
It's only too much responsibility if these worlds are real.
Hey, Paranoid.
Let's just stay focused, shall we?
Sure.
The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Think you cheated.
Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. And then, we throw it out the window.
Classic contrarian.
What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not. Too late, because we already did it, didn't we?
Thank you, contrarian.
Unfortunately for the rest of you, and for me, and for the sake of the world, yes.
Whew, there it goes.
That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things like that.
Yeah, he kind of did it, though.
You were the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things.
I love these goobers.
What's done is done. I suggest you make the best of it. Oh, is this how things are going to be now? All of us vying over a single body? Fine. See this corner? It's mine. And I'd better not see any of you trying to invade my personal space.
I love Paranoid so much.
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
I don't know. It's real weird up here. Do I know what doors are?
There isn't a door. There's just that mirror. There
Yeah,
isn't
that
a
too.
mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore.
Well, I'm sorry. The mirror is just there.
We can see our reality just fine. Why should we trust his?
Thank you, Paranoid. Approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Oh.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
Yeah, sure, okay. Wipe the mirror clean. Oh,
You reach
well,
forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Hero's driving a station wagon for 8 hours to a family reunion. And Cheated is not touching Paranoid. I actually think Contrarian is not touching Cheated. Contrarian's like, "Ooh, I'm not touching you," and Cheated's like, I. And then we're like, "Come on, just let him do his thing." And it's funny. They're funny. They're silly.
And the mirror's gone. How surprising.
Paranoid is in the backseat, curled up with like earbuds in and then his hood pulled over his head.
I can't say I was particularly invested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has must be real good.
All right.
It feels like it's hiding something from us. It's part of the big picture. I just know it. That's why it's being kept from us.
Okay. I can't type. Typing difficult sometimes. As someone who experiences typing on occasion, yeah, real rough.
Guess it's time for us to see her again.
Yippee!
Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Not too sure about that, but thank you for the vote of encouragement.
You step forward,
Whee!
but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
Here we go.
As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view, wryly smiling at you from a distance.
Hi.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore.
Oh boy.
And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny! That's a joke! I'm going to kill you now.
That's funny. That's a joke. I'm going to kill you now. Check memes. Aight. Look, Your Honor, she won't stop saying it. Yes, she didn't. What? Oh, wait. What? No! She didn't. Why would I ever? Yep. You popped off, J-Shoe. You popped off on that one. Popped off real good. I'm a big fan there.
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea.
Oh, contrarian, my beloved.
That was you. I know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this.
Thank you, contrarian.
Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us out of it? Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that.
Contrarian, I love you because I'm just coming out with such a hard-hitting truth like,
I
oh.
decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window.
It's really me in the end, isn't it?
I take it back. Having my own corner clearly isn't working because I can still hear you three yelling at each other. She's going to kill us again, you know. Especially if we keep fighting with ourselves. We need to get rid of our thoughts.
Paranoid is right. Paranoid is correct about this. Paranoid is the only one who ever... Paranoid and Hunted are the ones who ever actually, like, figure out anything about how this place works.
Your internal bickering
she
is
goes.
cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Whoa.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
Cars reference? It's a JoJo reference, is it? Oh, that's delightful. We're fighting her, obviously.
We're fighting her? Are you forgetting the part where the cheeky one thought it'd be funny to throw our only weapon out the window? I mean, it was funny. Even she said it was funny.
Even she said it was funny. Fight, fight, fight.
Oh yes, it's absolutely hilarious.
It's
We'll all be laughing together once we're out of here. Do any of us think we can hurt her like this?
He's kind of got a point. I'm done explaining myself. I'm gonna punch her now.
Ooh, someone's mad. Okay, why not?
Here we go.
Fists raised, you charge the princess.
Oh, so you do want to fight, huh? Okay, hit me. Hit me and see what happens. I'll give you a free shot and everything.
Oh, that's so nice of her.
Here goes. We can make this work. Yeah. Mind over matter, mind over matter, mind over matter. What if she's lying? What if she isn't going to give us a free shot?
Paranoid.
Your fist slams into the princess's face and she recoils in pain.
Ooh, look at this blur line. To show the action. That's nice.
Huh. We actually did something to her.
Candybot wants me to drink water and take a stretch break. I think I missed Candybot's 30-minute warning, but I did drink some water earlier just anyway, so. Check Jen, I'll take a look. I'll take a little look. This is a JoJo reference. I kind of see it. I kind of see it. I wouldn't be surprised if there were all sorts of references and Easter eggs in this game, just for funsies. Alright, water's been consumed. I'm standing up. back popped a little bit. I don't think it would have been audible on microphone, so that's probably good for you guys. Doing little stretchy stretches. Whoop, that's nice. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright, here we go.
Ow, 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 ow! That hurt. What are your bones made of? Metal?
Oh, she's playing along. I'll flirt with her. I'd love to.
Because mine are.
Hi.
Before you can react, she returns a punch of her own. Only it isn't really a punch.
Aw, man.
Yes, we all know she has swords for arms. We have eyes.
I think if I flirt with her, I don't think I get to actually go through with flirting with her, because I think you only get one voice's actual reaction. But I have flirted with her before, and man. Ow, 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 that hurt. She's so funky.
Well, she skewers you.
Yep.
Ow.
Ouch.
Ribbons! I'm going to make you ribbons. This is so much fun, and I want to celebrate.
You know, I'm glad she's enjoying herself. Your jaw is really hard. Wait, let's just check real quick. Let's just hop in. Okay, we got this one, but not this one. Interesting. Well, at least we got one, and we'll have to just pick up that last thing with the razor eventually.
It would have worked if we punched harder.
Oh, hey, stubborn.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Nah, we'd know if we died. Right?
Right?
You're on a... No, you're in a... Where the hell are you?
Oh, hey, narrator.
We're dead, aren't we? We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole time?
Paranoid.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
Don't worry about it.
I don't actually know how to answer that question. I think he means how many times have we died?
Don't worry about it.
Yes, that. Oh, I've lost count, to be honest.
I haven't. It's 4.
It's 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
Yeah, well, narrator, we're here already, so...
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances.
Oh boy.
Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her.
Sure, if that's what you want to believe. Maybe we're Red Dead and we'd have a redemption arc. I think it's very possible, Jishu. I think that's definitely a possibility here.
You don't need any others. We just have to keep pushing. Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Come on, show me something new.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, alright. I don't think it's going to work, but that's easy. I'm going to try flirting with her. But it doesn't work, and she kills you again, and again, and again, and again. Memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding only snippets of the conflict that transpires.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Thank you, Smitten. She called the razor because her hands being razor blades? I believe so, yes.
She skewers you.
You're cute.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. What's the point? It's all the same. She skewers you.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
More noise isn't helping. It's just making it harder to focus.
She's so inspirational.
Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging. Just keep dodging.
That makes sense to me. Let's ask. Princess, do you bleed? I mean, she does a little. Yeah. But you know, her calling the razor because of her hands being razor blades absolutely makes sense to me.
She skewers you.
Oh, there we go.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Smitten, hi, how you been? Smiten's been doing great being the most dangerous voice. And I love, let me know, I love that for him. I love that he's the most dangerous voice. He's been popping off with it.
We don't even have a weapon. Yeah, some clod threw it out the window.
Can you believe that?
Again, that was you. No, I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that.
Oh, buddy.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels.
Hi, Cold.
She skewers you.
Yep, didn't work.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We lasted a little longer. Barely. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
I'm not sure at all about that.
She skewers you.
There we go.
We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. Fine. One last time.
One last time, here we go.
None of this is working. Think. Think.
You're that guy from Adventure Capitalist? That's what I think Smith looks like. I do not know this guy, but if you want to send me a picture, I would look at it.
She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
And we die. Chapter 4, The Empty Cup.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin, and we'll take it from here.
Thank you.
No steel claw, though.
Thank you, narrator. Hi, Hunted.
Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, universe. A sick, sick joke.
Bless his heart.
If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it.
Oop, skeptic. Philosophy moment.
That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it. We're tougher than steel.
We're tougher than steel.
Yeah, mind over matter.
Yeah.
Who needs violence when you have love?
Thanks, Smitten. That's the spirit, bud.
Who needs love when you've mastered yourself?
Okay.
Who needs anything when we don't matter?
Thank you, Broken.
Well, boys, are we ready?
I don't know him, the guy from American Dad. Still don't know who this is, but if you send me a picture, I'll look.
There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them.
I'm so done with the narrator. I do feel a bit bad for him in this chapter. He just has no idea what's going on. I think he looks like a musketeer. You're so right.
Yeah, leave it to the pros.
With his big ol' hat and fancy mustache or something.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Great, let's go.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know.
We know.
Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along.
Bless his heart.
Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Maybe in a bit.
Don't care. Just want to see how this ends.
He has a remarkable hat. Check Jen. Height. Average Smitten. I mean, I personally do see him more with the musketeer vibes, but I respect it. I respect the interpretation. I think that art can have different interpretations for different peeps, and I respect yours. That's valid.
Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Oh, hi, princess.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Oh, that would have been unfortunate.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that.
Have you guys seen the Three Musketeers movie made in like the 90s or something? Hold on. Three Musketeers 1993. Yeah. Yeah, the 1993 Three Musketeers. Hold on. Three Musketeers. That's very much that style is how I'm seeing Smitten. Only local theater version ever? Oh well, the 93 version is delightful. All sorts of shenanigans. Okay, let me send a picture in. Or no, I may as well just pull it up here and show you guys. Let's see. Alright. What have we got on here right now? Finding an image to show you guys. And who's been is like, oh, cause this, sorry, image is a little blurry with the with how we're with the stretch. But this style, this style of like dress and mannerism, is very much how I imagine the Smitten. Big fan of that. All right.
I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Oh, I'd love to see it.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Oh, boy. Oh, narrator? Think you can pull it together, man?
Are you going to say what she does?
Are ya?
Do you want me to talk now?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing.
Thank you, opportunist. That's exactly how I feel. See, but personally, I think he looks like a stage performer version rather than historically accurate. Lots of frills and a big hat and a feather. Yeah. Spin is the type of guard to say, "On guard, compadre, and in the name of chivalry!" Yeah, very much the musketeer vibe. Very, very much. Big ol' silly hats. Oh, so that image is not them when they've got all their silly hats and stuff. That's, but I guess the regular costumes don't have the big feathers. I'll allow that the big feather is an important part of the experience. He's absolutely that way.
Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
Yay!
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. And then it erupts.
The hat is so important. Hat is vital to the experience. Checked in for an interpretation.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
She's so hot, my goodness. Oh, the king from Howl's Moving Castle? I see that too. I 100% see that. I think we still need bigger, sillier hat, but the mustache.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit! She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
She is.
Yes, behold the perfect woman.
Thank you, Stubborn.
Do you think we can throw her out the window?
Now that is an interesting exploration.
That looked painful. How is she still alive?
Don't worry about it.
Heart's still beating, that's all she needs.
Thank you, Hunted.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
Paranoid? Am I beloved Jen? I'll take a look. Guy on the right. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Big ol' silly feather, all the ruffles of cloth, the fold over boots are vital as well. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
I'd say we bow down to her right now if that had ever even slightly worked for us.
Great opportunist.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing.
Bless his heart, for real.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Oh, cheated. Empty your
What
mind.
just happened? It's so quiet.
Him too.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Same. You do not act as the princess approaches, instead allowing her to crash against your form. And yet there's seemingly nothing for her to crash against. Again and again she swings at you, but there never really was a you to swing at.
This worked before. I was able to make you dead before.
She swings again, and this time she hits something, or something hits her. She looks down in confused terror as her arm bends and folds in upon itself.
Did you do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. You've done nothing to me, and I've done so much to you, and... that's who we are. But it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too?
Aw, honey.
No, I'm the one who hurts you.
She hurls herself at you, but as she does, her metal body bends outward, the very contact with what you are repelling her to the point of destruction. The din of shrieking metal subsides, and something small and delicate falls into your hand. It's her heart. It beats gently, calmly, in your palm. Not another word is spoken. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Approach the mirror. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? Jen just
This one is a single-minded edge. She is cruelty, but she is also joy. She will make for a piercing heart.
Okay, checking Jen. Did you give him a big silly feather in his hat? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. As long as he's got a big silly feather, I think we're doing great. Nicely done, Jayshu.
Do not mourn her. She is exactly where she needs to be.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
It's a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
We are going to be going for stranger on this one. I've never done a stranger out of the beginning route, so we're going to... Is this a JoJo reference? Could be, very possibly. We're gonna turn around and leave. Fights the dust? Could be. I don't know.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
The only thing that matters is where I'm not going. The cabin. I am not going to the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Great.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Thank you, hero.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange.
What?
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Great. Let's see. I'm gonna say, I don't care. I'm not killing a princess.
Killing is such a gauche phrasing and completely ignores the bigger picture. Your task is to slay the princess because she's terrible and she's really got it coming to her.
Gauche phrasing.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Great.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Oh yeah, well I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Great.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Sure, tell me about it.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Nope, not looking at it.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Ugh.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Joke's on them. I don't want to do it.
Wait, what's going on? But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
That is a true statement. NGL.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Great.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Everyone dies. Oh boy. Chapter 2. The Stranger.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
The princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, that didn't work out very well for you last time. I want to stay in the woods forever. Hang on. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying here in the woods forever.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh? Hello? Ma'am? Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
There's something weird out in the woods, but yeah, I'm with Contrarian.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
No, if something weird's going on here, and it feels like something weird's going on with you. I'm interested in the princess now.
Let's keep an open mind.
Thank you. Proceed into the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Weird.
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Pristine blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
True.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong.
It's kind of mad sus in here.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
Yeah, but last time you guided me straight into a weird infinite reality of everything. I don't know.
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in losing ourselves.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Stay calm and ignore the stressful geometry.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
I guess shriveling up into a ball isn't ideal. So.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Sure,
Okay.
alright.
Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, we're doing this.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Yeah, well, joke's on you is I'm not taking the blade. I'm just entering the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Ooh.
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once.
Huh.
An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
Well, that seems like an unfortunate smell.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
And Jill, if I lived somewhere that smelled in a way that made me nauseous all the time, yeah.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Not exactly, but I could. I'm gonna drink some water because Candybot told me to.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
Probably.
We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
Oh yeah?
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
Don't think it's that.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Attaboy. is just like a gunshot. No, this is so sad. I can't believe you tried to reference House of Leaves and they got you. I mean, we're going to take the center staircase.
You step onto the center staircase. Paths wind out around you in all directions, each step branching into its own staircases, which branch into their own staircases, and so on. You aren't quite sure if yours is taking you up or down, but at the very least, it's taking you somewhere. You concentrate on where you are, careful not to stray onto any of the many splitting branches that tempt you on all sides. You wouldn't want to have to backtrack to yours once you'd made a decision that took you someplace else.
Yeah.
And so you take one careful, focused step after another. 1 foot down, another foot down, another after that. You lose yourself in following the correct pattern, in following what looks to be the true path, the one that cuts straight down, or up, or maybe sideways.
Very much enjoying the symbolism of this, with us trying to follow the correct path, but all paths lead to her. I think it's a very interesting way of exploring games like this, where people will want to do the correct route. And I'll admit to myself being guilty of that too. The first time I played this, I was like, okay, what is the best route to take for this? But they weren't getting at the start. There are no wrong choices. There are no incorrect decisions. There's, this is a love story. All of it is important. So we're trying so hard to follow the correct path, but it doesn't really matter.
But no matter the direction it goes, it certainly is the most true path. You know that much. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Okay, let's see if I can identify the princesses. Okay.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity.
Spectre, nightmare.
And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Can I help you?
Gosh darn it. Some of them are so obvious, but there's a couple of them. A couple of them are tricky.
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
We're here now.
I feel
Some
so
big
strange.
lies.
Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Our old devilish ways.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
You and I don't forget why I'm here.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
And unfortunately, that is where we're going to have to end the stream for today. So I just glanced at the time. And it's an improv day, which means that I gotta go teach the children. I'm actually very excited for the lesson we're going to today. It's gonna be great. It's all gonna be all about physicality and scenes. It's gonna be so fun. I will be back tomorrow. I'm currently streaming Tuesday through Saturday, starting a little after 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, everyone take care of yourselves, drink water, get some sleep. More sleep than I did, hopefully. Grab a snack, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Okay, love you guys, bye.